How you going, peeps? I am FPG with the 144 energy. If I've shown up randomly in front of you, there is more than likely a card reading here for you today. And I'll just make myself a little bit of room. I hope you're having an awesome source kind of day. And if not, please trust in the knowledge that you've got the strength to get through whatever it is you're going through. Okay, you just got to trust in your higher self, your heart space, your intuition, and you will be guided. I can guarantee you will be guided. You'll be guided to find the tools around you, within you. Okay, you just got to go within. So you got to go quiet, isolate yourself from energies around you, and just not even have TV because it's just keeping you stuck in your own mind pretty much from seeing things from what they truly are. Anyway, give the cards one more shuffle, and then we'll get on with today's read. Now, just remember, peeps, that this is a collective read, so everything may resonate and everything may not. And some things may resonate and some things may not. So if it doesn't apply, don't make it fit. You just got to let that fly. And if the shoe's fitting, just wear it. And I say that with love, so you've tolerated certain behaviour from certain people and you've put yourself in certain situations that you shouldn't have done. Be the change within yourself, make the changes, and learn from the karmic mistakes and the karmic lessons, okay? No one's born perfect. We're all meant to be our authentic self, and we're all here in this lifetime and previous ones to learn from this 3D matrix simulation, okay? Okay, now just one more thing to remember, peeps. This, with the tarot, there is no gender in the tarot, so I could be saying that you're an emperor and you could be a female, like in the physical sense, and you could be like, well, that's not me. Well, we all encompass masculine and feminine energies. It's the left side and the right side of our brains, and we've pretty much been trained to only use our left side of the brain, and we're not even fully tapped into the potential of our brain. So that's why they say cast your net to the right. You've got to start thinking with both sides of the brain, balance yourself out in more facets than one. Okay. All right. You know what time it is, peeps. It's time to get your tea. Here's one I've prepared earlier. Get your snacks. Get yourselves comfy. Because Creator Source, Spirit, the most divine energy in this universe, which is the sun, and that's my bestie, has got a reading here for you today. And he's apparently trying to flick out the cards on me. Yeah, I know, Bestie. I think Bestie's been waiting a little while for this reading to be done today. So thank you for all your patience. And I just want to say a massive thank you for everyone who has liked and subscribed my YouTube channel, FPG Energy 144. And if you haven't already, please do so. Go ahead and do so. It's free. It's not costing anything. And it's helping me to spread the message about spirituality and the real nature of this realm. Okay. And also go check out my Facebook page. I've had to open up a public profile because Facebook won't let me open up a page. So that is Effie Gabriella with an A, and hit the follow button and the notification bell, please and thank you. I really do truly appreciate it. And thank you for all those that have commented and interacted with my posts, my videos and bits and pieces that I do share. And please go ahead and share it so we can share this knowledge with everybody else, okay? And hopefully everyone wakes up to the true nature of this realm in this lifetime. Bessie's giving me a massive universal hug with the shivers and the tingling down the spine. Thanks, Bestie. All right. Hang on, Bestie. Bestie's like, take this one, take that one. No, we will take this one, please, Bestie. So you're in your divine emperor energy right now. You're taking the lead in certain things in your life, a lot of things in your life, and you're commanding. You're taking command. You're not taking anyone's shit, so you're in your king of... The emperor is all the four kings encompassed into one. So this is like big daddy energy. Flip your gender roles, you can be a masculine or a feminine, okay? This is a collective read for my beautiful peeps. Okay, so you might be a bit blunt with your truth. That's okay because you're being your authentic self. You're a protector, so you're King of Cups, so you're a very protective energy. You love those around you and you will protect those that genuinely need it. You will be amazing with your finances. So even if you've been struggling, you still make it from end to end, from week to week. That's your King of Pentacles. And your King of Wands. So you're mastering the art of manifestation. So you write it down, you seek action in the heart, you think it out in your mind, and then you take action. Okay, so you're encompassing all the 4 energies of the Kings of the Tarot, and you're upgrading yourself to the Emperor. You are amazing. If no one's told you lately, I'm proud of you. Okay, give yourself a pat on the back. Oh, the elites don't like hearing this. There's someone in the back row that's giving me the tingles in my arm. Anyway, it is what it is. I forgive you lot too. Yeah, they can tap into you through your phone and everything, peeps. Like they're listening in through microphones, through your cameras. Like if you've seen my posts, you'll see that one of my most recent ones is I've got these little camera lenses and a specific type of camera mobile phone case that actually hides the camera when it's not in use, because it's always recording. Okay, we're all ticking, agreeing with all these apps that you don't realize what you're actually agreeing to. There's that much terms and conditions just to use an app, even your banking app. Anyway, even these new cars, they're monitoring everything, and they're monitoring everyone else, and they're mapping you and sending it back to these other companies, these Deluminati, the delete fuckwits, reporting back on everything you're doing, all your conversations in your car and everything. Bessie's like, get on with it. Just for people just to look into, okay? I've been sharing that content on my Facebook as well. The Hermit is here in the reverse. So you've been enlightened and you're coming out of hermit mode. It's time to show yourself to the world, peeps. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm seeing here. So in the upright, it means that you need to go within and isolate, and you'll start receiving downloads and things like that. Well, it's time that you came out of isolation mode. It's time to show yourself to the rest of the community around you. But you're going to be your true, authentic self. Okay, so you are very enlightened. I'm hearing that you are very spiritual. And you'll become, there's more to learn though, okay? So you're bringing yourself out of this isolation, but there is still more to learn, okay? So just trust in the process, peeps. That's all you got to do, is trust in the process and take those intuitive nudges. No matter where it takes you, there is a lesson there for you. Trust me when I say that. Please trust in my knowledge, because I've been through it and I'm still standing. I'm still standing. That's for the cross watchers of the peanut gallery in the back row. Okay, the sun is here in the reverse, so you didn't realise it, but you've been protected since you were a child, since you was a young star. Okay, so you've been through some hectic roller coaster moments in this lifetime, but you've been protected this whole entire time and you didn't know it. This has probably made you retract into your isolation mode, your dark night of the soul even, so you're facing into some really harsh truths. You've balanced your shadow side with your light side, and if you haven't, you're going through it right now, and I send you all the strength I can and healing vibes to get through it, okay? But you can get through it. Just believe in yourself, peeps. But you have not realised that you've been divinely guided by the sun this whole entire time, since you was a young star. Okay, so just trust in that knowledge, peeps. You may not have felt like you've been protected, like you've been through some hectic times. There's a throat chakra attack right there, but you have. Okay, so give gratitude to the most high, the most divine energy in this universe, God, spirit, if you resonate with those terms. That is the sun. Like God is sun energy. We're all a percentage of the sun. Just make myself a little bit of room. Just move my incense out of the way just a little bit so it doesn't get all smoky in my eyes. Okay, next please, bestie. The 3 of Wands. So you're going to be called to travel and you're going to be gaining information. Okay, so you're going to be traveling. This is part of your ascension journey. So you are going to be traveling to places you've never been to before and seeing things and receiving information. See how there's like statistics in the background? Like this is a pretty cool tarot deck. It's like the original kind of right-of-way illustrations, but there is also extra meanings within it. So you're going to be called to travel over distances. Like some of you may be called to travel over water. Some of you will just be going from a distance to where you are. And you're going to be receiving more information. Okay? You're going to be receiving more information in regards to what's been going on in your spiritual realm. Thanks, bestie. Strength is here in the upright. So that's Leo, the two Leo cards, actually. So you got Leo in the sun, Virgo in the Hermit. I'm remembering. Bestie's like gold star effort right there. So you got Hermit in the reverse, which is the Virgo energy. You've got the sun, which is Leo energy. And you've got the other Leo energy, which is the strength. And the Emperor in Aries. So that's the head of the tarot. That's the beginning. That's the head. Okay. You may have had to go to hospital. They may have been taking like extra blood samples and shit like that. Like you've gone through some tough times. You may have had operations or procedures and stuff like that. But you've got an inner strength. You're facing into difficult times and you've got the strength to face into anything, peeps. Okay. So you've had this strength. I've just been called to have a look at this. You've had this strength with you for plenty of lifetimes. So you've got the infinity up here. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's like a little flyer on the wall. But you've had strength within you in previous past lives. Okay. Tell me more, please, bestie. Let's have 4 cards. Nothing flicked out then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So you got the Ace of Wands in the reverse, the 6 of Wands in the reverse, the 5 of Pentacles in the upright, and the Page of Swords in the upright. So there's been energies around you that have tried to stop, and I say try because they've really put in a lot of energy and resources to try and stop you from even beginning to manifest for yourself, to create what you're here in this lifetime to create. So in the upright, it means that you're at the beginning of your manifestation in this reading. Like all the tarot cards have different energy, okay, peeps? But in the reverse, you've had lots of matrix bullshit, lots of glitches. I'm seeing the background like glitches. Like it looks to me like pixelated shit. So you've had lots of glitches trying to stop you from manifesting. Okay, trying to put a stop to you from even manifesting. Like who does that kind of shit? People that cannot manifest with their own 2 hands, off their own back, is who does this kind of shit. Okay. You've had energies trying to stop you from being in your Emperor energy. You've had energies trying to stop you from coming out of hermit mode. So they definitely don't want you to show yourself to the world. So you need to show yourself to the world. You know, show off your skill set, your talents. You're going to be creating something and it is going to have you in your Emperor energy. All right. So pay these energies no fucking mind that have been trying to stop you from even beginning your manifestations. They cannot stop you. Okay. This has been happening to you for a lifetime. So you must carry some sort of frequency about you, some sort of energy for these bad energies. I'm trying to put it as nice as possible to try and stop you in this lifetime, but they can't. Okay. You're learning. It's time to come out of hermit mode. 6 of Wands in the reverse. So they definitely do not want you to be seen. This is one of the best energies in the tarot. It's like recognition, being proud of your efforts. It is ascension as well. I'm hearing ascension in this. So you've got your hand to the Most High. You're reading the energy for what it is. Okay, so they've tried to stop you from ascending. They did not want you to come out of hermit mode, and they did not want you seeking the knowledge. But you're going to. If you haven't already, you are going to receive a lot of knowledge. And it's a bit of a trip, pretty much. Like it is very much a reality. Like that quick snippet of what I've told you about the monitoring, stuff like that. That's part of it. That's part of the matrix fucking control tactics. Just like moving to this digital currency bullshit. You're seeing what's going on in China with the control tactics there of people? Look into that, peeps. Like they're getting blacklisted just for giving a police officer the Kit Kat because the police officer's been a jerk. They get blacklisted and put on like a big massive billboard for the public to see. They can't access their own digital currency. They can't even go to shops and that because they're blacklisted. Can't catch trains or anything like that. You're getting vehicles now that are self-driven, like with taxis. So they're taking people's jobs and everything. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. That is the deletes, the powers that were, the Illuminati, trying to keep everyone stuck. There's just massive, heavy control tactics. Not on Effigy Energy's fucking watch, let me tell you that. Anyway, so you are definitely going to be ascending, and you're going to be coming out of hermit mode, and you did not realise that you were protected by the Most High in the Leo energy. Okay, so give gratitude to my bestie. It could be your bestie too. Give gratitude, okay? The attitude of gratitude. And I'm just getting a universal hug right now from bestie. Thanks, bestie. 5 of Pentacles is in the upright. And this is falling underneath the Sun in reverse and the 3 of Wands. So, okay, while you're going to be going on your travels, you will be protected, but there's going to be negative energy fucking thrown your way. So you may still have issues with finances and stuff like that. You may be having issues with injuries and illnesses and all sorts of shit just thrown your way. This shit has been allowed to hit and is going to be allowed to hit just so the universe can send this karma back. Okay, so do not lose your faith in the Most High. Do not lose your faith in Spirit, Bestie, Creator Source, God. This shit's got to be allowed to happen just a little bit, just so the energy can get fucking sent back. And it'll get sent back once you realise the truth of the situation and who's sending what your way. Okay, so just trust in that knowledge, peeps. But yeah, they've definitely tried to. See how the soldier's got the pentacles on their head? There's been an army of people coming at you, trying to fucking steamroll you and keep you stuck in a state of misery. You've been protected. Okay, the next card to close out this middle row, because I do my readings in an upside down triangle read, so they all overlap and they interlink. Okay, you got the Page of Swords. So you're going to be learning while you're on your travels. I'll just show you quickly. So while you go on your travels and you gain this inner strength, you're not realizing how much inner strength you actually have. You're going to be gaining new knowledge. So the Page card is like a card of newness, and the Swords usually means, in the upright especially, truths, realizations, information, and wisdom. Okay, so you're going to be learning new information. And if you look at this card here, while you're on your travels, you'll be on guard, so you've still got your boundaries up. So you've come out of hermit mode, and you've still got your boundaries up. And that's okay, peeps, because you've got to protect your lotus flower. You've got to protect your frequency. So you've raised your frequency. You may have been changing your eating habits and the things that you're consuming with these two eyes. The perception of the demonic fucking realm, this 3D fucking matrix school, this earth school. So you're coming to realizations that you've got this inner strength about you. You're going to be learning more information on your travels. You will be traveling, I can guarantee it. But for different peeps in the collective, some of you are going overseas and some of you are just traveling around your state and stuff like that, okay? So take what resonates. But you're learning new truths and you're still on guard. You've got the sword of knowledge, the sword of truth in your hands, but you're going to be learning of some shady characters that have also been part of this burdensome time of trying to keep you from ascending and trying to keep you from manifesting. And some of them are people you know, and some are higher up fuckwits in the fucking elite fucking world. You're going to be discovering about secret societies and all sorts of shit. It's because they got their back to you and they're in the shadows. That's why I say that, okay? I've been guided to say that. So just trust that you will be armed, you will be protected, and you've got the inner strength to get through it all, okay, peeps? Like, the more you discover, the worse the shitstorm gets. And you have been under spiritual attack. Okay, thanks, bestie. Page of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, calm down. I'm just telling bestie to calm down. Just throwing cards at me left, right, and centre. The Chariot in the reverse. Okay, we'll take those and leave them for the next row. So we've got the Page of Pentacles in the upright, the Chariot in the reverse, and the 5 of Swords in the upright. Okay, peeps, so the Page of Pentacles is falling underneath the Ace of Wands in the reverse and the Six of Wands in the reverse. So these people that have been trying to stop you from manifesting and trying to stop you from being in your Six of Wands, your ascension energy, trying to stop you from ascending, know that you're at the beginning. You're so close to the beginning of bringing in the bag, like creating something to bring in this abundant wealth, which will put you in your Emperor energy. Okay, so if you look at this card here, you got the page. So you're at the beginning, you're learning, and you're chipping away at something. So you've got an idea that you will be working on, and you'll be chipping away at it. And this is what's going to be the start of putting you in your energy of the Emperor. Okay, your boss daddy energy. That's just my words. Okay, that was in the reverse. So you had the Chariot in the reverse. This has been a long time coming, peeps. It's been a bit of a slow and arduous journey for you. I can feel it. But you need the journey to be slow so you can learn everything that you need to know and see things for what they truly are. You can't just jump from the bottom rung of the ladder and miss 10 steps and be at the top, be ascended. You've got to go through all the steps, okay? That's the only way to do it. There is no shortcut in this spiritual ascension journey, okay? Yeah, you've gone through some hard times because this is falling underneath the Five of Pentacles as well, and it's been a long time, but you do have the strength to get through, so just trust in that, okay, peeps? Yeah, it's been a bit of a battle. I don't know if you can see that or not, but you've been protected. You've been protected, so just trust in that knowledge. This little character here that's driving the race car, that's you steering the wheel. Actually, it's spirit. It's going to be steering you on this journey, okay? That's your spirit, your creative source energy, okay? So, and you're going to have people leaping at you from the shadows, okay? So you're going to have energies coming at you left, right, and center, but you've got the strength to get through, okay? And then you've got the Five of Swords in the upright. So these people, there's these two fuckers again, because this is falling underneath the Page of Swords. These secret fucking societies that are in the fucking dark, in the shadows, are actually going to be feeling defeated. You're actually going to be victorious, and you're going to be collecting all the swords of truth. And they won't have a clue what to fucking do. So they're going to keep coming at you, but they won't be able to do shit. And they're too chicken to come out of the shadows. This is what I'm hearing. They're all a bunch of pussies. You know, and you forgive all these energies that are coming at you because forgiveness is key. So that's part of you raising your frequency. So you've leaned into your shadow side in the hermit mode and you've come out of it, right? So you've balanced your shadow aspects with your light self, because you can't be all love and light and rainbows and butterflies and shit like that. You've got to have leaned into your past traumas, paid back your karmic debt. And I don't mean by cash out. I mean by being good and doing good things in the universe, in your world, with your community and stuff like that. Like being your gentle, authentic self, your loving unconditionally, regardless of all these energies coming at you. Like, you still love them. You might call them out on it, but you're loving everyone authentically, unconditionally, because you know that they're vibrating at their lower 666 self, and it's because they've also been kept stuck in a state of lack. It's like they've got a noose around their neck and they've got to do this shit. They shouldn't have signed that dotted line, and then they might have a bit more freedom and free play, but these energies thought that they could take shortcuts and fuck with people's energy to manifest for themselves, and that's not the way to go, okay? But you're going to be victorious. So back to this card, Bessie's like buzzing in my ear saying, get back to the story, woman. These shadow figures, these secret societies that you're on guard with, Six of Swords, and they're both in the upright. So you will be coming into calmer water. So Bessie's just guided me to combine the Five of Swords plus the Six. So you will be, things will start balancing it, and things won't be so rocky and tumultuous for you, okay? So, and you will be victorious. So just trust in that knowledge, okay, peeps? That's all I can say there. Okay, the next two cards to close out this is the Mob. Now, this is one of these extra, there's two extra bonus cards in this deck, and that was what was also drawing me to it when I purchased it. And you can buy yourself your own tarot deck. There's no rule. There's a made-up rule saying that your tarot decks have got to be given to you. Nah, fuck that shit. That's all fucking fake made-up bullshit too. But back to this. So you got the mob in the reverse and the Knight of Swords. So this is the mob. This is the fuckers that have been coming at you. These secret societies and all their little fucking paid off cohorts and bullshit. This is them in reverse. So they wanted you, I'll just put in the upright, they wanted you in this fearful energy because they've been siphoning your energy as well. You've got a massive aura, peeps. It doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine. That's why they've been siphoning off your energy, manifesting off you physically and spiritually. Okay, so you've been in a state of lack with finances, but you've also felt a state of lack within yourself. That's your emotions. That's your energy in motion. And they've come at you. They may have been using like fire magic. They were coming at you thick and hard, trying to put you in aggressive energy as well. But it's in the reverse. It hasn't worked. And they're all going to be running with their tail between the legs. And this is because you've stood proud. You've faced into your shadows, and you are definitely not in your feared energy. So fear to me means like face everything and rise, because fear is just an illusion, peeps. It's something that these fuckwits have made up to make us feel scared, anxious, and all that kind of stuff. And that's one way that they siphon off us. They keep us in a fight or flight kind of mode, and they're siphoning off our energy with our adrenochrome. I'll fucking say it. I'm not fucking scared to say it. All these Hollywood fucking, they're into these fucking satanic rituals and shit. They actually do it with little kids. Look into that. Like, the Epstein files is much deeper than Epstein. He's just the fucking puppet that's taken the rap. And he's definitely not unalived. I will tell you that as well. Facts are facts. Let's get the pendulum out, shall we? Even though Jimbo fucking chipped it on me. Is that true? Epstein's still alive? Clockwise for yes. They're all a bunch of fucking reptilians. I'll fucking say that. They're a bunch of fucking lizards. They're fucking sickos. Anyway, the mob that's been coming at you is actually kind of shit scared now because you're still standing, and that energy's got to go somewhere because it has not full on hit you the way that it was meant to. It's got to go back. So the universe is going to be sending that energy back fucking naturally. You do not need to entertain fucking return to send us spells and shit like that. You don't even need to entertain fucking protection spells and shit like that, because you are divinely guided and divinely protected by my bestie. And you didn't know it this whole entire time while you've been going through these roller coaster moments. Okay? Throughout your whole lifetime. This lifetime and past lifetimes. And this mob is now going to be feeling this energy. So the Knight of Swords is like anxiety, worry, depression, fear. They're going to be not being able to sleep at night because they know what's coming back to them, and it's all these swords that they try to take you out with. Sorry, I just had a little bit of a burp moment, like the fucking Masons. When you call them out on their bullshit, they do their burpees and stuff, but they can also send that energy your way. So I contain that really well, thanks, bestie. But they're going to be in this energy, and that's because of all the shit that they've sent your way to try and stop you on your ascension path. Okay, so just trust in that knowledge, peeps. There's no easy path. There's no shortcut. You've just got to go through it all. And you'll go through the ringer, but you'll be fucking stronger for it, I guarantee it. All right? Yeah, I've got to see what time. Bessie's like, look at the timer. So I'm still under 30 minutes because I have dribbled, banged on a bit, but people need to know. You beautiful collective of peeps need to know and start your knowledge off. If you haven't already started, I've just given you some cheat codes pretty much. Oh, we've snuck out too. King of Pentacles in a reverse. So yeah, someone in the mob that's high up has been paying for all this shit, and they've put a lot of resources and energy into it. And they took a gamble. Yeah, they're CEOs and fucking all sorts. So these are the ones that are fucking siphoning everyone's energy. We do not need to work for corporations. Like, they sit back at a desk and fucking siphon around our energy. Then we pay taxes, put money into superannuation, and then we're taxed on that when it comes out. Like, how the fuck is that fair? But that's part of the warfare, okay? And it's the fucking rules that they've all made up, and the politicians and all that are just the fucking front puppeteers. But there's one particular ringleader in all this fucking mob, King of Pentacles in the reverse. He's never fucking lifted a finger in his whole entire lifetime to actually generate his own energy. He's been using everyone else's energy to manifest his wealth. Likes to sit around at the top of the fucking desk and boss people around. I'll just put in the upright so you can see. See how that CEO in the middle took a fucking gamble, thinking it would pay off? It's in the reverse. It's not fucking paying off. And they've put a lot of energy and resources into paying off these mobs and these fucking flying monkey cohorts and little fucking dark divination fuckwits. Now, to try and take you out. Now, don't get me wrong, like, you've got dark witches and good witches and stuff like that, and we're all spellcasting with our words. So you've got to be careful with what you say. That's why they call it spelling. Like the shit that they're putting on the news, this fake fucking bullshit, broadcasting. They're casting it to broad people, masses of people. They're calling us them asses for fucking believing in the bullshit they're putting in front of us in the media. It's just fucking control tactics. And entertainment is just trying to keep us entered in our own mind, so we don't actually see things for what they truly are. Okay, so all these movies, actually they're putting all this shit in front of us in movies to try and keep the spell going, but these TV shows and that, same thing. Sports is all fucking Masonic and made up. The end result is already fucking called, decided before you even get to the grand final day. Check out the Super Bowl. I'm not even a follower of American football. I used to follow AFL football here in Australia. I couldn't give a shit who fucking wins now. As long as the good side of fucking spirituality wins, I don't give a shit. Age of Aquarius is here. We are fucking taking back the kingdom for our bestie. But yeah, they took a gamble, back to this, and they fucked up. Okay. This Knight of Pentacles in the reverse has made one big massive fuck up after another. They've sent that much fucking energy your way, like up to at least 9 shots. And it's every single one has failed. You just got to forgive them. You've got to remember to forgive them, peeps, for having a crack. But it's also been done by design, allowed to let it hit you, to build your inner strength. And so karma can be activated. So 2 reasons. Okay, so just trust in that knowledge. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, they've definitely paid off people. They've definitely paid off a lot of people. And it's sending this King of Pentacles in the reverse fucking broke because it's in the reverse. So in the upright, the 6 of Pentacles usually means like receiving and giving back. This King of Pentacles has been paying out for all the wrong reasons, not helping out people in the community and shit like that, and it's not fucking worked. So they've wasted a lot of resources on trying to take you out. Money's not evil, people. Peeps, it is just energy. So you can use it for goodness and it'll flow back in. Like, it's not meant to stay stagnant, stuck in a bank, on a river bank. It's meant to be flowing like current sea, like it flows. So whatever you spend will always come back to you, okay? I can go on and on about that, but I'll do that in another video another day, because I've definitely gone over time now. 10 of Pentacles is in the upright, because I always take the bottom of the deck energy in the upright. So you are going to be rather proud of yourself. You're on a bit of a journey by yourself. This isn't a love reading. This is like an individual journey. And after you go through all this, Creative Source is going to be bringing in an abundance for you. Okay, so just trust in that knowledge. You're going through all this. There is going to be a beautiful payoff for you. Okay, so just trust in that knowledge. You may have felt like you've gone through like the dark nights of the street and the alleyways and you've seen some shady shit, and you probably have, and you're probably going to see more. Because as you get to new levels, there's always going to be new devils and shit like that. There's always fucking spiritual warfare. Oh, my arm is tingling. Fuck off, wankers. Peanut gallery in the back row. Don't like that I'm saying it. And I hear, and people are like, how do you know you're being spiritually attacked? It's because I feel like a restrictive, it's like a blood pressure band that you go to hospital. They're in on this shit show too. Don't let them take too much blood from you if you've got to get blood tests. Okay, they'll try and unnecessarily send you off a blood test. But I feel like a constrictive in my arm, but it's also like this weird tingling sensation. And the more of them that combine powers from all the different secret societies, the worse it gets. And it can actually make my nerves and that stand up down my arm, right down to my thumb. That's how I know that people are in my energy trying to manipulate shit. And then just whatever else happens. And I forgive them. I might call them out, but I still forgive them. All right. But you're going to be in an abundant energy, and you're going to be so proud of yourself, and you're going to be helping out so many people in the background. So you're going to be putting this about abundance, this knowledge, this spiritual abundance and physical abundance to good use, because you are a good-hearted, kind-hearted, authentic, genuine person. In your human avatar, your soul is pure and kind, your spirit is loving and guiding you, okay? So just trust in that knowledge, peeps. I'm just going to grab a gab. I've got the gift of the gab, that's right, bestie. Yeah, let's see if I can keep it under 40 minutes. A couple of cards from the Archangel Michael deck, the Sword of Light. So one from the top, one from the middle, and one from the bottom. And then I'll grab some letters and close this out. Okay, so it's time to be the real you. So you've got to show yourself to the world, come out of hermit mode and be your authentic, genuine self. Love unconditionally, but still take no shit, right? So your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. You've got to stop people pleasing. That's for someone in the collective of peeps. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. Okay, so step into your authentic self, peeps. Those that are meant to love you will love you. Those that are not liking you, there's a reason why. Okay. Second card to come out is embrace your life purpose. I'm guiding you towards your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. So you're going to be guided to your soul purpose, which is going to be the start of your pentacles, and it's going to bring you into your king's energy, your emperor energy. Okay, so you may be seeing white cats, you may be seeing white feathers, you may be seeing little orbs, or stargazing. Start gazing at the stars at night. That's my bestie, the sun and the moon's babies. So don't wish upon stars, because you're wishing on a star that's dying. If you want to make a wish, and you really shouldn't, you should just believe that this is meant for you. Wish upon the first star that you see in the sky, because it's not shooting. You can only try. Okay, but stop wishing on shooting stars. You wouldn't like it if people were wishing on your children dying. Okay? And you're going to be enlightened. So you're going to be guided into what your soul purpose actually is. So you may think you know what your soul purpose is. Yeah, you've got a little bit more to learn on your ascension journey, okay, peeps? But just trust the process. You are going to be helping people with your incoming abundance. I can guarantee that. And the third one to come out, it's time to step into the spotlight. So you definitely need to come out of hermit mode. And I'm getting a universe. If you're getting tingles up and down your spine and down your arms and stuff like that, it's definitely for you. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. So you're going to be sharing the knowledge that you're learning on your spiritual ascension journey. Okay, so just let me clear my workspace. I'm going to pull out some letters. There could be members that have been, this will be your first, middle, or last name. It could be people that have been trying to stop you on your ascension journey. It could be fucking secret societies. Okay, yeah, and there's quite a few. Okay. Actually, no, this is like just shake and go. All right. Ding, that was enough. Okay, just let me pick up the one that fell. Oh, there was two. All right. So we've got O. We've got E. There's another O. Hang on, just let me flip them out. There's another E. Definitely heavy O, heavy E, heavy A, massive heavy A. Like this could be first, middle, last name of you. People that are being in your reality, that have been trying to stop you from ascending, or it could be part of the secret societies. Okay, so E, O, A, G, I, U, C, N, S, R, P, and then lucky last, double R. Heavy on the R as well. Okay. Happy ascension, peeps. Like, there's still a bit more of a journey ahead, but you will get through it. Peace, love, and light. I send you healing vibes to get through it, but you've got the inner strength to get through it all, okay? I'm FPG with the 144 energy. Peace, love, and light.